We now know all 6 kids who died as a part of the family murder-suicide in Broken Arrow last fall were shot to death before the house was set on fire.
This was a horrifying discovery we told you about last October, and now these new details released today from the medical examiner's report are just as disturbing. New at 5, Fox 23's Rick Marinon is live at the Broken Arrow Police Department with what the autopsies of the children and their parents reveal. Rick.
This has to be one of the most disturbing reports I have held in my hands in a long time. And right here on the top, a 19-month-old shot at least 5 times. And that's why a lot of the things mentioned in these preliminary autopsy reports say at least a certain amount of time, because keep in mind, their bodies were found charred. These are the wounds that they were able to find. So we know the fire, as far as these autopsy reports go, did not kill them. Everybody, including the parents, all had gunshot wounds, and Broken Arrow police still say they believe the parents were responsible. We knew what they saw was bad, and Monday, with the release of the preliminary autopsy reports, we know more about why first responders were in tears, some of them being offered therapy.
Right there on scene, we saw several firefighters with just pain and anguish on their eyes. There were tears shed on scene, and everybody wants to think that, police and fire are immune from that, and really we're not.
The house on South Hickory in Broken Arrow, where the Nelson family of 8 was found dead back in October 2022, was the site of a massacre, according to the preliminary autopsy reports given to Fox 23. We already knew it was a murder-suicide plot. There really is no way to rank which details are the most shocking. Despite the bodies being burned, the report gives us a better idea of why, even though emergency personnel responded to a fire, it was clearly a homicide before the flames were fully out. The house where all of this happened has been torn down for a while. We were told that the children were found in the back of the house here, and the adults were found in the front and actually carried out the front. But what the autopsy reports now show is that everyone had gunshot wounds. 1-year-old Britannica shot at least 5 times. 7-year-old Vegeta shot 4 times. 9-year-old Brantley shot at least 4 times. 13-year-old Brian Jr. shot at least 6 times. 5-year-old Ragnar and 2-year-old Kurgan each shot once. The report notes these are only the wounds that could officially be found because the children's bodies had significant burning and charring. The parents, 34-year-old Brian Sr. and 32-year-old Brittany, each died of a single gunshot wound to the head. The report does not indicate who shot who. Broken Arrow police released a statement within just the past few minutes saying they don't have anything new to add, but they are still classifying this as a murder-suicide. But we will note on these reports, there are boxes down here that say homicide, suicide, or unknown. When it comes to the 2 parents, they are marked unknown. All of the children are marked homicide. No one has been checked suicide. Live in Broken Arrow, covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marinon on Fox 23 News.